Making sure you good.
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Fixing my little joint right here. Okay.
Okay. Hey, first of all, welcome to the Big Trav and Q show. How's everything going today?
Everything good? I can't complain, man. We started already. I thought it was a little early. Y'all starting on time. Negro starting on time. Look at that.
That's right. That's right. We try to, man. We don't want to waste nobody time. You know, everybody time is precious. So
yeah, I got a busy day today too. So this is perfect. I got my comedy kitchen going on that I was doing earlier in the pandemic, and people have been. I stopped doing it for a minute because I got a little busy with my project I'm working on. So everybody wanted my comedy kitchen back, which is me in the kitchen cooking, showing people how to do recipes. And
did you get your greens done? Did you get your greens done? I seen you doing your greens.
That's what I'm doing, my greens. So at 3:00 West Coast time, 3:00 West Coast time, right. 6:00 on the East Coast, 5 in the Midwest, and I guess 6:00 in Mountain Time, or no, 4:00 Mountain Time. I'll be doing my greens. Everybody wanted my greens recipe, and everybody wanted Comedy Kitchen back. So I'm a married you to, and Comedy Kitchen with greens.
That's what's up right
man.
There.
Well,
somebody's stalling. I don't know if it's me.
Pardon me?
It could be somebody stalled. I don't know if it was me, you. I'm gonna go ahead and turn all my other Wi-Fi devices off. I got a million damn things connected, so I'm gonna turn everything off. We good.
Okay, we good. No. I said I seen you was coming to Cleveland, and I said let me reach out to him and see if we can chop it up with him for a minute.
Oh, for sure, man. That's my town, man. I love Cleveland, man.
For sure. So have the COVID tour dates?
Oh man, are you kidding me? I was usually on the road 40 weekends a year. I've done maybe 7 this year already, and they've been spaced out. So it's gonna be a great show this weekend at the Improv, man, because I got some new material that I'm breaking out, and it's just gonna be fun, man. People want to get out and laugh safely, and you have the choice to do it if you want. Some people scared, I understand. Stay home. I ain't mad at you one way, but if you straight, come on out and get some laughs this weekend. Uh-oh. I don't know who is. I think we need to dial this back up. Are we there? Are we back? Hold on one second.
It looks like somebody keep freezing up. Okay.
I think it's me. Hold on.
Okay. Looks like we came through. Check. Yo. Okay. Q, you there? Yo, Q, you there? Yo, Q.
I'm here. You guys
okay.
Let's try this one more again. No. Hell.
Come on, man. I can't believe what's going on with this is just crazy.
Test, 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 test. Hello?
I see you. I hear you.
Okay, all right. I had to reboot. Now we're right on time.
Okay.
Hold on, let me step away for 1 second. Hold on. I'm back.
Okay.
Right.
There we go.
How's the levels? Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yeah. I
don't have
can
to
hear
get
the
up on the
levels.
mic, right? Okay, cool.
No, you good. You good. I can hear you loud and clear. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's make this quick. I don't know who internet that is, but let's just make it quick, man. I won't hold you long.
So good. You good? Unless you press for time, I got a little
Okay.
time. So let's just let it
No,
roll.
no. I'm good. Let's just we're gonna roll. Okay, you said you working on the greens, so I love greens, man. So
you love greens. I make the best greens in the world, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, my greens would beat your mama's, your grandma, your dead grandma, great grandma. Dig her up. I'll have a green off with your dead great grandma. What is going on? Connection strong.
Yeah, I seen all those sausages that you use. I was like, man, you had 5 different sausages. I was like, damn, that your greens look lit.
Yo, 5 different type of chicken sausages, man. But I've made them with ham hocks before. I made them with turkey leg before, smoked turkey leg. But I kind of like the chicken sausage, man, to kind of keep things a little healthier.
Yeah, that looked pretty good, man. I said I would love to check that out, man. Okay, let's just kind of go through everything. You know what, man? The movie life. Let's just talk about the movie life, man. The movie life, it just looked like so much fun. All the comedians in there, man. So much fun to do. Talk about the life on the set of
life,
filming life.
It was probably one of the best sets I've been on, man. And Eddie Murphy set the tone from day one. And you don't get that a lot of times from a lot of, actors of his caliber. You get a lot of insecure actors, but Eddie's very secure in who he is and his skills, man. When you have a cast like that, but Bernie Mac, rest in peace, and my boy Barry Michael Telefello, rest in peace, and Shabaka Henley and Brent Jennings and Miguel Nunez and Anthony Anderson, Martin Lawrence, man. You have a cast like that, everybody got to pull their weight. And from day one, Eddie set the tone and told the director, let us go. Let us do what we want to do. And that set the tone.
Yeah, you know what? I snatched some sound bites from the movie, man. I was just wanted to play some, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Killed the son bitch with a claw hammer when he was 13 years old.
So they say.
A lot of people say it, though.
Wait a second. You've been in here since you were 13?
She was my half sister, so I cut her ass in half. At least I ain't the one who poisoned my own mom and pa. Now, tell that.
Hey, let me tell you about that day.
You gonna eat your cornbread?
Yep. Go ahead.
Let me tell you about that day, man. First of all, the Eddie trusted us to ad lib, and when you get that from a director and from a star, Ted Demme, rest in peace, who directed it. When you get that from a director and a star, because Eddie told the director, let us do our thing. I mean, it was limitless. Like those lines that Bernie Mac had, they weren't scripted. He really didn't have any lines. He's just supposed to have reaction shots, but he threw those lines in there, which was great. Eddie Murphy had so many ad libs, and Martin had so many ad libs that we shot that scene over and over again, man, because every take was funnier than the last take.
It looked like it, man, and one of my favorite one is,
you gonna eat your cornbread?
That's my guy.
You gonna eat your corn?
That's my guy.
What's that actor's name? I never knew that actor's name. What's his?
Michael Teleferro, Bear. We call him Bear, man, and it was so fun. It was so funny, man, because he was. Hold on one second.
And of course, this one.
And of course, my sister.
Consequences and repercussions.
That's right. It's gonna be consequences and repercussions, man. Eddie is awesome.
That was an ad lib, man. I'm sure that was an ad lib, man, because Eddie is just that dude. Eddie is that dude, man, that gets it done. And like I was saying earlier about Michael Teleferro, man, he was such just a great guy, man, and he's up in the upper room right now, but no, he was great, man.
Yeah, that was dope, man. And I've seen a couple interviews about the movie Animal, man. You said you wasn't feeling Rob Schneider, man. So what was that? What was that set life like?
Well, it was the completely opposite of life. That set was, an actor not trusting. He had the power because he's a first-time director, and his brother was a producer, and he's talented himself. So I don't understand why he felt threatened, but he was kind of had the handcuffs on and was trying to control everything, and an actor shouldn't do that. That's the director's job. So it was completely opposite of the set of life. And he knew for years that I had, kind of like, I didn't really care too much for him. And recently I was in the Bay Area doing a show at a comedy club. And I guess he was there a couple of weeks previous or the week before. And he left a note for me saying he didn't realize what he was doing, and he apologized and stuff like that. Cause I wasn't shy about how I felt about him at all. So, he wrote a note and he extended the olive branch. I haven't reached out to him, but I will and settle that. But it's just the fact that when you hire a comedian, when you hire me, you let me go. I mean, I can be directed. Trust me, I can. But at the same time, when you're trying to, stunt my creativity, and then we ain't, we're gonna have some problems.
I did take one clip. I love the reverse racism. I did take that clip, so I'm gonna play that clip.
What y'all call nice, I call reverse racism. Let's be overly nice to the black. His ancestors were plucked from their homeland, crammed by the hundreds into leaky boats with no bathrooms, like human tuna fish, and if most of them didn't die on the way over, they would have to go into show business. And now she's gonna pour my beer first?
Show.
Man, it's hard for me to watch that movie or any scene from that movie because it just wasn't me because I didn't want to be there. So when I watched that movie, man, it's a blessing to get in the first place. I will say that, but it taught me like if I don't have some creative input with my character, then I'm not taking the film. And it's hard for me to watch that because that wasn't me. I know it's not me because an actor, you're playing another character, but I wasn't able to bring to that character what I wanted to, and just reading lines. And if you just want somebody to read lines and hire a regular ass actor, don't hire me.
Exactly. But you know what? You pulled it off, man. The cool part about it is that you couldn't tell that nothing was wrong on set. It looked like everything went smooth, man.
Well, I'm always be professional. That's what, regardless of where I am.
Lines and at the table it looked like it just flowed.
Yeah, I'm always be professional.
Really appreciated that work.
I'm gonna be a professional wherever I am. I'm gonna be a professional,
Definitely.
whether it's radio, whether it's TV, whether it's film, whatever it is. I'm gonna be, especially with stand up. I'm gonna be professional and get the job done. But yeah, it was weird, man. It was now I understand how players on teams play together and not like each other. You know what I mean? So it's like it was
Right.
that feeling where you don't want to. I didn't want to show up to work. I couldn't wait for the animal production to be over. I couldn't wait. And I went into another situation right after that, a movie called Don't Say a Word with Michael Douglas and Famke Jensen and Brittany Murphy, rest in peace. And that was a great set. So I went from Life, which was great, to The Animals, which was like a terrible experience, and then to Don't Say a Word. And 3 different movies, by the way, 2 different kind of movies. The Life was like a ensemble family reunion type of old school throwback period piece. The Animal was an up-to-date comedy, and then Don't Say a Word was I was playing a villain, which is dramatic. So it was good to be able to stretch myself and show range.
But all of those, man. But I really enjoyed American History X too, man. I really enjoyed that, man. That was that really showed off your acting skills, man. And I seen in the interview that they pretty much let you go on that as well.
Yeah.
And it looked like you and Ed got it together.
What?
Man, he's really a good actor. And
Ed's a great actor. He's really a great actor. I learned a lot from Ed Norton while shooting that movie, man.
Clips. I got a clip from that too. So let me play.
I tell you. All right, boys, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna hate some niggers. That's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna hate some goddamn niggers. That's all we're gonna do is hate some niggers all day. I don't even know what a nigger is, but you know what? We're gonna hate them. My cousin Derek is in. I stole a TV from a store that was right next door to a donut shop, all right? I run out, the store owner's running behind me yelling, bam, I run into 3 cops, all right?
That was kind of like, that reminded me of, you got fired. TV next to a donut shop?
that movie, man, was one of my
first man, that was good too.
I was really green that movie, man. I mean, I was fresh green with that movie, man. And I look at it now and I kind of cringe because you know how you hear your voice back and you're like, oh, that's how I sound. That's how it is, looking at a lot of my old stuff, man. It's like, wow, I was really green before I got my teeth fixed. I was stressed out that year, so my face was full of pimples, which worked for the character anyway. So it was all good.
You know what I found out too? We just had I just interviewed Tommy Davidson like 2 weeks ago, and I found out that he was supposed to they was targeting American X, and they came to see you. Well, they came to I guess to see him stand up, and they seen you and they picked you.
But you know what's funny? I know that story, and I've told that story. And I left Tommy Davidson's name out of it. I wasn't aware that he actually knew that because that's my guy. That's one of my mentors. I've learned so much from Tommy Davidson, man. So I felt bad that happened. But I think what it came down to, man, was I was probably cheaper.
And yeah, he was. I had a good time with him. We had a pretty good interview. When I hear about 2 brothers being in comedy, man,
I'm sorry. Hello?
You there?
Yeah, you know what?
Okay.
We're not live, right? Are we? Or are we live?
Yeah.
Oh, we are live.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, because I was gonna hang up and try again. I don't know what happened to my screen.
Well, I tell you what, I'll wrap it up, man, because I don't know what's going on. I just wanted to say, you know,
my computer probably zoomed. Yeah. I've been on so many Zoom calls that in my other one, because you know I have this project I'm working, a big comedy project, and we have weekly meetings 4 times a week. So I'm zooming on that. I Zoom a Bible study on Sunday. I'm Zooming interviews here and there. So my computer's probably like, man, just zoom the hell out, man. But I enjoy.
So that's cool. That's cool. Shirley, I just wanted to recognize I'm from a family of 7, all boys, and that's
same
all
mama,
we done
daddy?
was crack on each other growing up. Yep. Same mama, same daddy. And as a big family of boys, we had a good time. We had a good time. You know what? We didn't have a lot, but we had each other. And so I want to, so how was life with you and Joe and your older brother? So how was life growing up?
It was all of us, man. It was 3 boys, 3 girls, man. We joned all the time. You know, they cracked jokes at me all the time, especially, you know, me being the youngest of the boys. I got cracked on all the time about my teeth, about my bedwetting habits and all of that stuff, man. But then what really was, I would go around my friends, and then I was that guy on the school bus and the cafeteria at school, on campus in college, on the football field, on the track field, on, you know, basketball practice. I was that guy always cracking. So, but I never really did it at home. Joe was the one who did it at home. And then he, you know, of course he went on to do comedy first, and I followed in his footsteps.
I seen when he brought you out at Def Comedy Jam, you kind of let into him about the
yeah, that was
growing up. So that was pretty cool to see. That's
the second time I done Def Jam. That was pretty cool, man. Pretty cool moment. We were on tour with the Def Comedy Jam tour, and I was doing that bit on tour, and I said, you know what, it may work for the show. So I actually ended up putting it on the show.
Yeah, I heard about the knock joke. I heard you was in rehearsals and you done a knock joke in rehearsal.
Yeah, man. See, you do your homework. You're a great interviewer, man. Because some people just, you know, they ask the same basic ass questions. You actually do research and have very interesting and good questions, man. So I appreciate you and salute you for just doing the work. A lot of people just don't do the work, man.
Thank you.
So I appreciate you.
Thank you. No, I really get into this, man. Well, I'm a fan first.
I appreciate it.
Brother. Matter of fact, I've DJ'd for your brother. I'm a DJ. I've DJ'd for your brother twice.
Oh, really?
A bar here in Toledo, Our Brother's Place. Yeah, okay. I DJ'd for him at Our Brother's Place, and then he came to the Funny Bone, and I DJ'd for him there too. So
okay,
I DJ'd for him. I DJ'd for him twice, man. So I love the family.
I like Toledo, man.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Pretty good city, man.
The Mud Hens. Is it the Mud Hens?
Yes, the Mud Hens.
Yeah, that was my I think that's my line in life. Yeah, and my line in life was talking about the Mud Hens when Can't Get Right was going to play baseball or something. I was talking about the Mud Hens.
Oh yeah, for sure. Everybody make fun of the Mud Hen, but it's all good.
I think I went to a Mud Hen game before because I love sports, and it doesn't matter if it's minor league, if it's women's basketball or women's softball or a team I'm not even rooting for or whatever, NBA, NFL. I don't care. I love sports. I'm going.
That's what's up, man. Okay, let's talk about the Tom Joyner Morning Show, man. What was that experience like, man? And how's Tom doing?
Tom is cool. Tom is enjoying retirement. But man, it was a how can I say that, positively stressful job. Because number one, you have this legend in Tom Joyner, who is like, you know, Mr. Radio, who raised a lot of people who are on radio right now. He raised us. And I mean, when I mean raised us, I mean not just from kids to adults, but in the radio world, we looked up to Tom Joyner. And, you know, I was doing it from LA, the West Coast. So I had to get up at 1:30 in the morning, be in the studio by 2:30, and I'm on live from 3 to 7, by myself in the studio. So that's tough. And I did it for 2 years, man. And then they worked the hell out of me because I had to come up with these bits, 4 bits,
Right.
Each show. And man, that's not easy to do when
No.
it's when
Coming
I'm
up with
trying to
content.
do my
Coming up with
material I do
content.
on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be clean. It's got to fit that demographic. It's got to fit the show. It's got to be clean, like you said. And then you got 2 other people that you're chiming off of. So it was tough, man, but it was a great exercise. It worked my brain, and it was a great experience.
That's what's up, man. So what's this about Phil Jackson using American X for film study, man? So are you taking credit?
Hey, man, Phil owed me 2 championship rings from the Lakers, man. Yes. One, because he did use American History X as film study when the Lakers were going against the Sacramento Kings that year. And it was a battle. Yeah. And Jason Williams, a white dude, looked like a skinhead. And then Chris Edelman, the coach, Rick Edelman, looked like Hitler. So he was spliced in between the 2 films, the game film and the movie, and that's what made the Lakers go out there with that invincibility and just run all over the Kings. And then another time, the team chemistry was off, and I set up a comedy show right before one of their games, the night before one of their games, and that was the turning point of the season. So they owe me 2 rings.
That's right. Get that boy a ring, man.
Yeah,
hey,
2.
You gonna get Fat Tuesday going again? What's up with Fat Tuesday?
I can't really talk about Fat Tuesdays because that's a project that I'm working on, and the studio is waiting on to do their big release. We have an awesome lineup of guests. We have an award-winning director, and it's going to be a very important part of our Black comedy history. The Comedy Store has their documentary out on Showtime. Not to advertise for them because they completely left us out, but that's okay. We get last word.
Now check this out, man. Everybody that done been on this show, everybody got a Tupac story. Everybody got a Tupac story. Does Guy Torry got a Tupac story?
I got several Tupac stories. Everybody has a Tupac story, man, because that's how Tupac was. He was just a real dude, and he loved comedy. Right. And he used to come in my early years. I remember meeting Tupac the day Clinton got elected into office. Bill Clinton. I remember that because we went to the set that day, Joe and I, the Poetic Justice set, and they were doing some reshoots. And he was leaving, and we were coming, and we bumped into him. And I was like, I'm fresh out of St. Louis. So meeting Tupac for the first time like that was like, wow. Then I met Janet Jackson like 5 minutes later. And just Tupac used to come to my shows, man, and used to always try to tell me, stand apart from your brother, create your own lane, get your own identity, and always checking on me, always coming to my shows, man. And I miss that dude because he was one of the real ones.
But you wasn't gonna roll the peanuts with him during the East Coast West Coast battle, right?
Yeah. He wanted to hang out one time after a concert.
Did you lie to Tupac?
I lied like a mofo, man. Dude.
I gotta go over these bras house, dog.
Dude, he wanted to hang out, man, and like I said, it was the height of the East Coast West Coast beef. And he was in a drop top Rolls Royce, and I'm like, I'm not riding around L.A. in a drop top with Pac. I'm street, but I ain't from. I'm from the streets, but I ain't street. I'm on the sidewalk. So, I lied and said, this chick was outside my crib. And when guys tell you that, real men be like, yo, go handle that. Like Tupac was. Instead of like, oh man, let her wait. No, Tupac was like, hey man, go handle that. Let me get that address for peanuts. And man, it was hey, I was out.
That's what's up, man. Well, check. I'll go ahead and wrap it up. Let me just get this information. Even improv. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Right.
Masks are required. Temperatures will be taken at the door.
Yeah.
If your temperature is over 100, it's a wrap. You ain't coming in. So
Your
I'm just
ass
kind of putting
ain't
that out there
coming
to
in.
everybody. Right, your ass ain't coming in. If you want tickets, the number is 216
unless you got a fat ass. We let your ass in, but you got to stay outside.
Exactly. Number for tickets is 216-696-4677. Tickets are $20 right now, and so make sure you get those tickets. And it was really great to have you on the show, man.
We got to do this again, man. When I have a better connection, man.
That's okay. I said you got anything coming up that you need everybody to know about?
No, man. It's until the studio releases their press release, which I want them to do. Maybe they waiting on January, do it at the top of the year, and get all our ducks in a row. But this is the biggest project that I've been a part of, as executive producer, creator, and it's just going to be an awesome piece, man. And that's where I'm gonna still perform, and then we got a lot of stuff in the works. I'm not one of those guys that just say that. When I say it, I mean it. So once the studio makes an announcement, you'll know the studio. And it's going to be a lot of stuff coming from, God Torry Productions, man.
That's what's up, man. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Guy Torry.
Appreciate you, man. We got to do this again.
Man. Oh, no doubt. Hey, check this out, man. Can I make a request for a couple tickets, or do I got to get them at the door?
Absolutely, man. And also,
I tell you,
man,
I'll email you. I'll email you.
Email me. Yes, absolutely. I got you. Whatever you need, man, I got you.
Okay, sounds good. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Guy Torry. Make some noise.
Appreciate you, man.
One love, man.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right.
Okay, man. Hey, check this out, man. Sorry about I don't know what was going on. I don't know what was going on with the internet connection, man. But hey, you got to be a professional, and you got to get through this. That was a dope interview. I don't know what happened to my co-host, but we still got another interview coming up. We got coming up at 4:00, and so hopefully I can get my my co-host back on. Okay, hopefully I can get my my co-host in the Daddy-O interview. So I tell you what, I'm gonna wrap this up because we gotta come on a different Zoom link for the Daddy-O interview. So hey, I want to thank everybody for tuning in for the Guy Torry interview. Like I said, he's gonna be Trav Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Tickets are $20. Go to the website. They got all the information. Make sure you check the website out first because there's a lot of restrictions. So make sure you know what you can and you can't do even improv. So check this out, man. See y'all in a few minutes. Big Ballers Podcast. Order others. Hot Trash. 6 o'clock on the dot. You better make a quick dash. Order hot topics. Get played in the tropics. We picking up steam.